Weird. Mike and I are out metal detecting today, and we're going to a kind of a new spot. I've actually been through it one time real quick, and I think Mike said he did too. But we haven't really hunted that much. Mike is a little bit upriver from me. He'll be down here in a minute, I hope. What we're going to do is head downstream to that little area down there where it's you can see riffles. I found a large scent down there, or Colonial copper, and that might have been an old Ford, we're hoping. So we're working our way down that direction. Now we've been detecting as we go along. I haven't really found anything good except pull tabs and bottle tops, but I did just find this, so I thought we'd try to make a video. This is a fired musket ball. Found it right down here. You can tell it's been in the water pretty much its entire life because it's still gray. Now this could be Civil War era, this could be Colonial. We found tons of Civil War, well, not tons, but a lot of Civil War stuff here and Colonial stuff, so it's hard to say what we're going to get into, but hopefully it's going to be good. First find of the day, we're not skunked. That's where I found the fired musket ball, and a couple feet away I found this. On first glance, this looks to me like it could be a shotgun slug. Yeah, I think it is. If you look at the top, I'm not 100%, but if you look at the top, looks like it has little like these lines coming down on an angle. Yeah, right there. So this is probably a modern shotgun slug, about a 20 gauge, I think. All right, it's not a Civil War Colonial relic, but it's a nice chunk of lead for being here. Well, I just found someone's old, well, I thought that was, yeah, it's a paddle. It's like a canoe or kayak. It's all kind of melted, I think, though, unless someone made it that way, modified it. But man, that thing is heavy as can be. I think somebody modified it, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll pick it up on the way back if we're on this side of the river. Or maybe someone just lost it and they're looking for it, right? So I just found a small fired bullet. That's going to be like a post-Civil War era. Could be from 1880s on. Not a great find, but at least it was a signal that was there. And I just found a cool little item. I think you'll like it. At least I sure do. This is a little buckle, okay? And it looks a lot like it could be, yeah, definitely. I'd say this is definitely pre-Civil War. I'd say Colonial, up to the early 1800s, if I had to guess. That's a beautiful little find. I'll try to get you a better picture of that. You can see it had iron there. I guess the tines on it, the two tines, which you can see right in the middle, that's iron. So that's why we had that rusting around there. But just looking at the edges, it's made out of brass, and it actually kind of gets thicker in different places. So that's an oldie. Right over in there is where I found that little buckle, and I got a nice squeak right here. Kind of small, but I think it's a piece of brass. And it gives a really high squeak, so I'm pretty sure that's a piece of broken brass of some sort. Could be quite old. I mean, could be Colonial or not too long after, just like that buckle. So this gave me a nice high squeak. It's aluminum with a bunch of weird little wires sticking out of it. No idea what it goes to. Very lightweight. Obviously it's not that old. I mean, it could be 50 years. Probably not 100. I just found this copper lid to something. It's got threads on the inside, pretty fine. I mean, this could be 1900, could be 1880, could be 1920. Looks like some river treasure right there. I'm not sure we should pick it up, but well, I don't know. I thought that was a knife handle, but I'm not sure now. Oh, looky! It's a beautiful fork. Yeah, you can see a stamp, so it's not very old at all, but we'll throw it in my bag just in case we find a salmon up here we want to eat, or an old catfish, which is more likely. Do you see it? What I want to know is it human? Oh no, it could be. That is a bone of a mammal, probably a deer, white-tailed deer. All right, we're not going to keep that. We'll put it back down there with the crawdad. That's probably his home. And we'll keep moving on down river. Mike just came by real quick, and he's going to work the other side, and I'm going to work this side for a little bit, and we'll go from there. I just found this bottle down there in the mud next to the raccoon tracks, and you know, it's not a really great bottle, but it's different than something more modern. You see it says 10 fluid ounces, which is odd, I think. See a 66 there. That could be a date, I suppose. 1966. Got a chip on the top. It's not very pretty. It's just clear glass, so I'm not going to save it. I think what I'll do is just set it right here where people can see it, because a lot of people kayak in this area and canoe, and whatnot, so somebody else might put it in their collection. Let's leave that there for now, or maybe forever. So this is something that I have seen before, but cannot remember what they go to. That's like a little keyway, I think. Yeah, you know, I don't think this is any older than 100 years. But boy, I tell you, I just cannot remember. I found a few of them though, so I should know. Kind of a weird piece of copper right here. No idea what that would go to either. And that's a little buckle on there. Look at that. That's kind of weird. What we're going to do is we're going to go down to that bend right there. There's like a high bank. So it could be a Civil War camp or an old house that is up on the bank up out of the river. This is real low right here. It's only about 5 feet, so it floods. But that probably doesn't down there. Mike's still behind me somewhere, but we're going to keep going. And I'm going to turn around once we get down to that spot if there's nothing there. Big old iron ring right here. Could be old. It may not be. I don't think it goes to a barrel because it's so heavy. That could have come down in the flood though. So Mike is just coming around the corner. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Go back upstream to where we started finding some stuff. It's been a good half mile, maybe 3/4. And there's nothing down here. Just dug this little doodad. I don't think it's very old, but it was kind of interesting looking when I first saw it. That design, but you know, it's stamped copper, so it's probably not very old at all. You know, it could be 100 years, but you know, it could be look kind of crude, so it's hard to say. All right, caught up to Mike. I got a little lock there.
I don't know if it's real old, but it looks like somebody cut it on purpose to try to get it off of the trailer or whatever it was on.
Boat, probably.
Probably it's brass.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad. It's better than I've done since
we. Good signal.
Yeah.
That's it was screaming.
Yeah.
And then I got, I don't know, I got a piece of a pocket watch, or not a pocket watch, but like a woman's wristwatch.
Oh yeah. Round or heart shaped?
I know. That's what
I think it's heart shaped.
It is kind of a heart shape,
kind of
like
weird,
a diamond
isn't it?
Or something. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know about you. I'm heading back upstream.
Yeah, I am too. I'm not going to keep going. It's a long ways down.
Yeah.
I do like the bedrock though.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Very pleasantly surprised to see all the bedrock because I don't want a bunch of cobblestone. So.
Yeah, not bad here.
Yep.
Off a stove?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it from here.
It's not heavy enough for that much light.
Oh, okay.
It's not aluminum either. I'll have to show it to you.
All right.
Looks like a design off of like a building or something.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out in a bit.
Yeah.
Working our way across the creek here. I'm going to try the other side. There's a super high bank there, though. But you just want to show you how clear it is in the bedrock. I don't know if there's going to be anything over here, but we'll give it a try. Give it a shot. There you go. Just dug this little piece of brass. This is not going to be a Civil War era, but it could be 100 years old, easy enough. Some type of like a little petcock or something like that. You know, you turn that to make liquids go one way or the other, or stop. Nice, beautiful signal though. That sounded a lot like a large cent. Big old piece of brass. Well, I just found this little squeaker, which I'm thinking is going to be like the inside to a clock, if I had to guess. I'm not 100% on it, but I'm pretty sure. Mike's coming up along the way, and hopefully we'll start to get into some more stuff here soon. Well, I got a coin, but that's going to be a Lincoln cent that's made out of zinc. So, not very old at all. Pretty sad if you ask me. Oh, just found an old fork. Got a pretty color to it though. Nice, well, by color, I mean patina. Yeah, they gave a great signal, so who knows? That signal might be a Civil War belt buckle. We can hope, can't we? I'm not sure where Mike is. He's working his way up. Well, I just got another zinc penny. Who knows, we might get lucky and get a wheat penny before the day's over. We can only hope, right? I just dug up a modern sinker, which is not too exciting for fishing weight. But I looked over against the bank. What do you think that thing is? Pretty crazy, isn't it? It's crazy looking. Wow. Actually kind of heavy. So that's an old elephant. Weird. We'll save it. You never know. So Mike and I are going to go ahead and head out. You got a really cool like old spark plug with a ceramic green. Yeah, let's look at that real quick.
It's a Ford Model T plug, and it's got the green porcelain on it. That's an early 1900s Ford spark plug.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, but that one's in pretty rough condition.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to show them that. Where's that counterweight we think it is? Found that up by the bridge, guys. It could possibly be like what's called a counterweight for a scale. They had different sizes of these. That's what I'm leaning towards it being, and he is too.
I'd say too, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That could be late 1800s. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
They used them for a good while. Pretty cool.
Yeah, there's actually a old country store right on top of the hill there, so might have something to do with that.
That's true. It's an old general store. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you later.
Yep.
I'll get pictures of the finds and whatnot. And
I'll take care.
we're tired.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
What it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady.